But I have one hell of a story to tell you guys. That happened to me. Never thought would happen to anyone. Never thought could happen to a person. Much less dead animals. That's where this story takes place. Bacteria, dead animals, bottom of dumpsters, flies, larvae, um, puking, dumping. That's what flies do. They puke and dump on your skin every 6 seconds. That's what I think. Puke and crap on you. Yeah, but what? Yeah, you guys read the title. That happened to me, folks. It's true. It's true. Don't let flies land on you. First thing you do, first thing you want to do is check your fly strips. Grab a fly swatter. So while you're watching this, don't blink, because it could happen. Anyways, folks, this happened a little while ago. Happened because I rubbed off my feet at one point in time, my toes, rubbed them clear off, driving down the road back home one night. Yeah, I can't feel from here down, folks. So, anyways, I was on my way home, and it was dark out. Of course, I was hitting bumps, folks, and this was in April or May. Well, around June, I guess. And I lived in the country, folks. I was on the way home, and my feet, actually, my toes. Every time I hit a bump, my toes would go underneath my pedals, and it would tear them off a little bit. And by the time I got home, I hit so many bumps, my feet just kept tearing off, little by little, my toes. And by the time I got home, folks, I kid you not, I had no toes left. I had eight toes left, like 7.5, and I can't feel my feet, so that's why I kept driving. You'd thought I would have stopped and been like, ouch, can't feel my feet, folks. Just kept rubbing them off, going home, not knowing. Got home, folks, I was sweating. Folks didn't know why. Well, because my feet were gone, my toes were gone. And I went into actually hypothermia because I have a spinal cord issue. So, after rubbing off my feet, I'll tell you the whole story some other time about rubbing off my feet. But the thing is, I had to bandage them. For like a month and a half because the tips of them were rubbed off. But my toes were all gone. I had them take them all because otherwise my toes would. There was 2 toes left. So otherwise my toes would have kept getting caught on my socks. And I already can't get myself dressed, so I already need help. So I just told them take all my toes because I ain't gonna leave 2. A couple just to wink at people. No way, dude. That would look really weird too. Look really weird. And now, hey, my shoes are cheaper. I can get into like 9s or 8.5s. Yeah. I can smash right into the wall, and it'll smash right up to the foot pedals. So, because I have no toes. It's kind of nice. I can run into stuff. I don't have to worry about losing my toes or breaking them. But, yeah, folks, and I had to bandage them for 2 months. And this all came from not changing your bandages. You should change your bandages. That's a big thing in life. When you got injuries like this, you got to keep them clean. Real clean if you can, because and don't let a fly land on it. Whatever you do, folks. And watch out if they crap or dump or lay eggs, because will have problems then. But folks, I'm supposed to change my bandages every day, right? I'm usually good at that. But I missed a day. So if you miss a day, that's to be the second day. And folks, I don't know what day this happened between the first and third day. I don't know how fast it takes place, but somewhere between there, a fly landed on my foot, on my right foot, and crapped and puked, obviously, a few times, I'm sure. I don't know how many flies landed on my foot and did this, but they left some eggs in my foot down underneath my bandage. They left some eggs in there or something. And the second day, I just couldn't change it. I was busy or something. I can't even remember, folks. But I know I didn't change it the second day. So third day, I know I was stinking. It was stinking because that's what happens with your bandages. And it was hot out, folks. Humid, nasty. It was hot, humid, sticky, stinky. And on the third day, finally I got my PCA to change it. And she got down there. Change it, and you guys wouldn't believe it, but she's taking the bandage off, and I looked away and I looked back, and all of a sudden she's going away. I'm like, hey, where you going, man? And then I didn't think nothing of it, and then I decided, I looked down at my foot like this, and you guys wouldn't believe what I seen down there, but it was the nastiest thing ever. I never thought I would see this in my life. Like my bandage, half my bandage was on my foot, half was hanging down, laying on the floor with a whole bunch of silver squirmy things all over the floor. Little maggots fell right out of my bandage on my foot. They built a nest in my foot, people. A fly landed on my bandage on the tip of my foot, left some larvae or eggs there, and I had maggots in my foot, people. I had 13 maggots in my foot. 2 big ones fell out after you could see all those little silver squirmy ones, the babies, on the floor. Then 2 big ones fell out. I almost puked, folks. I looked up. I thought my face got all white. I told them to call the ambulance right away, because that's what we do when we're in chairs. Usually call the ambulance, and that's what I did. And I went to the hospital, and folks, they had to dig in my foot. I had a nest in my foot. Worms, dude, I had worms eating my foot, eating the flesh off my foot. Well, they eat bacteria. Maggots eat bacteria. So technically, my foot was, there was bacteria all on my foot, and that fly laid some eggs, and those maggots that were in my foot are actually cleaning my foot, were cleaning the bacteria off my foot. They're eating my foot. The maggots were eating my foot, literally. And they had to pull them out with the tweezers one by one, folks. But there was 13 total, and there was 3 big ones. So what's that, like a mom, a dad, and a kid, and a whole bunch of babies? I don't know, folks. But it was terrible. So you guys all out there need to keep your fly strips up and carry a fly swatter everywhere you go, because don't let any flies land on you. That's for damn sure. Know how to wrap your bandages, and make sure you do so, because you don't want this to happen. It's, like I said, this happens to dead animals. Maggots. Sounds like a story you'd never think of even having to say. But I did, folks. So, if you're all still there, support me, subscribe down below, and like and comment, and I'll be on the next one. Probably still with a broken neck, but I'll still be kicking, or riding, or whatever the hell I'm going to be doing. Alright, have a good one. Bye now.